Hello, everybody. Once again, the lighting looks better on camera than it does actually in real life. Fine. Doesn't look as good back there as it does on camera. I mean, it's fine. Hello. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to bump this up a little bit. The blinds are here. Yeah, you can see the blinds there. No more shutters. I got regular blinds and no more shutters. It's great. AJ is here modding, and Sarah. AJ and Sarah are modding. Thank you. Cherry Cola is here. Queen of the South, Tony Del Monte. April Coco. Tom Bombadil. Inox. Peppy the Frog, Chips Not Chunks. Kim Hayes. Callie Voltaire, Sammy Boy, Hetty Silovitz. Linda Gordon is here. Kirsty. Gary Eckert. Terry D24. Alibaba Madison. Happy Jack. Peppy the Frog. Gary Eckert. Jimmy. Kenneth Colton. Paula Faust. Darth Tater. Bogey. Ferris. Arizona Jumper. Lark Sporadic. Ursula Anderson. Linda Nielsen. Darren Markley. Kim Hayes. Did I say Kim maybe already? Wendy Lincoln. When's Trends. The Chow. Jimmy ZNJ. Debbie Balone. Madison. New in Town. May. Jody Ross. Tom Mix. Muir. Extreme. Geneva Beach. Lizzie is modding too. Thanks, Lizzie. Andrew Broadwater. Yeah, I found a closet to put. The only rug related thing is that rug. There's 2 rug pads and another rug in a closet. So we're getting stuff cleared out. Then there's an old humidifier I need to recycle. Or I need to take to the dump or whatever. Or do electronics recycling. And there's a bag of stuff I got to take out too. Everything's getting slowly cleaned up. Suze Ash. Mark French. Leon Reuter. Darth Tater. Gordon Gott. Sandhya Doobie. Bridget McGowan. AM Coffee. Jody Ross says, love the early streams. It's sad that this is considered early. They'll be earlier. This is still a little late, but I was busy doing stuff today. Rid Comics has been busy with Music Channel. Nice. Laura Nolan. Kenneth Colton. Ryan V. Eric. Waldron Avenue. MC Callie, LNG, Michelle Mason, Miss Pac-Man, Eddie Holner, 2207 Jenfa. Wolf Howl. Gossamer. Eric. MKD. The plant is fine. It's on the bookcase. Marcia, Nick for Nick, Josie. Portland Trail Blazers TV. Jackson Slocum is here. From Rochester. Welcome everyone. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not totally better, I don't think, but I'm feeling a lot better. Last night was the first night that I didn't really cough while sleeping. So that was really big. So I'm feeling a lot better today. Although I feel like when I start talking a bunch, I might start coughing. But no, I did not get COVID. Ugh. I'm timing you out. What a ridiculous thing to say. Just just jumping to conclusions, MKD. By the way, I've said multiple times, I've said pretty much every time I've been on the air the last 2 weeks that I tested negative for COVID. Not that there's anything wrong in getting it, but I mean, it's just like, come on. Sing Neon is here. Yeah, I'll update you what's going on. I'll give you all the updates. Exactly. Mior says, when I used to cover COVID and you would cough or sneeze, everybody would say, you have COVID. Lizzie, I don't know if I ever had COVID. I never tested positive for it, but it's certainly possible I could have had it and just didn't know I had it. So I don't know if I ever had it. I'm not aware that I had it. Geneva Beach, no. It's in Geneva Beach. If you're going to fight me on it, you're going to get timed out as well. Geneva Beach says, come on, it's a totally normal question. No, it's not. No, I disagree. If someone says they've been coughing a bit, and you immediately say, oh, you had COVID? Well, no. You shouldn't just assume that. George Doolittle is here. Milky Mustache is here. Polly is here. Yeah, the various windows. A bunch of windows now have blinds on them. All the windows that had shutters now have blinds. They're so much better. That got done yesterday. The blinds, they're cool. I guess blinds these days don't have the strings on them because I guess kids strangle themselves on the strings. Oh, thanks, Arizona Jumper. I appreciate that, Arizona Jumper. There were a couple people who didn't think it was top-notch, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. But thank you, Arizona Jumper. That's very kind of you. Yeah, we did our first AFTV stream in the morning yesterday. Sing Neon is here. Sarah K is here. But these blinds, you pull them up and down with your hands. I had never heard of such a thing before. I asked the handyman, I said, where's the string? The blinds are missing a string. He said, no, you pull them up and down with your hands. Here, I'll show you. Look at this. You just do this. I'm still getting used to doing it. There it is. No string. No string. But I from what I understand, they don't sell them with the string. Has anyone else heard of this? Oh, wow. Misha is here. Was I not supposed to say that? I mean, Mischief Queen is here. Oops. She said she's incognito. I blew it. Everybody knows who you are, don't they? That's not a secret identity. Unless people haven't been here. Sorry, I missed your comment. But you should have done well, anyways, you should have used a different identity. Tom Mix says those blinds have been around for a while. Hey, thanks, Mischief Queen. No, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm almost all better. Thanks, Rid Comics, too. Rid Comics has been making music. Lots of work. Good to see you, Rid Comics. We haven't seen you in a while. That's Rid Comics. Thanks so much. Very kind of you. I'm timing out Bogey. Why am I timing out Bogey? Because Bogey said stream frozen. The stream is not frozen. It's very distracting when you type something in the chat about how the stream is not working, because then I have to check it out. So you gotta like check in, maybe refresh it or something. But that's clear. It's obviously not frozen. I can tell that. So let that be a warning. But it's distracting. Taylor says some blinds still have strings. We custom ordered the thin metal blinds at Home Depot, 14 for our commercial building, 14-foot windows. See, this is an article from 5 years ago. Window blind cords pose a deadly risk to children. Look at this. The industry is about to make their biggest change yet, removing nearly all blinds with cords from the market. This is from 5 years ago. This NPR article. I told you. This is an article from 2018 from USA Today. You won't be able to buy some corded blinds starting Saturday. Starting December 15th, 2018, most products used to cover windows must be either cordless or have short, inaccessible cords. See, I didn't. Oh yeah, Rita knows. She does real estate. She knows this. So I never knew this. I never knew this. But I like the ones with the hand. Erica says, one of my cats has figured out, where does it say it here? How to push it with her head on a smaller window. SMS config says, I had mechanical roller blinds installed, a little more expensive but convenient. Anita is here. Rosina Lucibello is here. She is sick now. The talking head is here. Tyler Williamson says everything looks good. Well, at the end of the Orlando streams, we stopped using the camera. I think. So you might have been watching the final streams in Orlando. Might have been on the webcam, which isn't as good. Jackson, I am timing you out because you violated the news rule. I've timed out 3 people so far. I've had to. Stealth mode is here. Tony says going to be 90 degrees in Twin Cities. Wow, it's supposed to get warmer here. The other thing, Tyler, that's different between here and Orlando is there's much more space behind me. In Orlando, the wall was right behind me. Here, the wall is further back. One thing that does is because of the way this lens is, you have this thing where the way the lens is, it blurs out. The farther away you go from the focus area, the blurrier it gets. I think it's called bokeh or something. But so if you look behind me, everything's a little bit out of focus, and that keeps the focus on the person whatever thing you're focusing on. But you didn't really notice that as much, I don't think, in Orlando because the things weren't that far behind me. So you get this effect. I think it kind of looks nice where I'm in focus, but stuff back out there is a little bit of out of focus. Yeah, Tom, I think I talked about that in a previous stream. The computer's all fixed. The computer's all fixed. Everything, I fixed everything. One of the earlier streams, you can see it on one of the earlier streams. Okay, so lovely Joy Gonzalez is here. Denise Horton says it's strange not seeing the city lights out the window anymore. I mean, you can see stuff during the day. There's stuff out there. Now, I'll talk about my TV. I'll get you updated on everything. Everybody has all these update questions. I'll give you the updates. I'll give you the updates. Okay, so in a little bit, I'm going to give you my new P.O. box address. How exciting is that? I got the P.O. box set up. That was a whole thing. But I do have a P.O. box now. So we're going to be giving you that. I will also get you updated. Hey, by the way, so I'd like to ask again, sometimes people haven't been around in a while and they ask a question, that we've answered a lot, and it's fine. It's just, so like when somebody asks a basic question about my move, if one of you people in the chat could answer them, that would be great, because otherwise, like, I want to answer the questions, but it ends up just being the same thing over and over again. So like Nick for Nick says, can you recap why the move again, please? So if one of you guys, like a question like that, if one of you guys can answer that in the chat, that would be fantastic, because then it saves me from having to. Mischief Queen, I have yet to get any packages at my P.O. box because no one knows the address. I'm gonna be premiering the address in a couple minutes. Callie Voltaire says, yay on P.O. box, although I'm banned from sending you boxes. I still got to give sometime in the next few days, I'm going to give the extra water bottles to my nieces. Yeah, I'll get you updated on all the stuff that's going on with the apartment in a second. Get you all the updates. Rick Hoppy. See, Rick answered the question. Junie Vu, Junie Vu I already did on a previous broadcast, and you broke the rules because this is not the Agenda Free TV chat. This is not the Agenda Free TV customer service chat. Can I put it under the stream so you can find it? What, see Michelle Sparks, the address? Well, I'm going to say it on the stream. You're saying you want it? Maybe I'll put it in the description after. Hannikin got offered a cool job. Nice. Very nice. Dart Q is here. Virgo Catlisi is here. George Arari is here. Polly says, I should have an AFTV customer service chat next April 1st. I should get somebody to do the customer service chat. Sonic is here. Sonic says, Sonic being a good viewer. Rex is here. So maybe the first thing I'll do is I'll give you my new P.O. box address and talk about that. Mr. Redwally is here. Yeah, so last night was my first not coughing night in a week and a half. So I think I'm on the mend. Feel a lot better. I think in a day or two I'll be completely better. Oh, hold on. I have to adjust one thing here. Andrew Broadwater is here. Darren Markley is here. Oh, stop it. I'm timing out people. Jojo Jam says, did you have the nasty C word? Again, it's the most ridiculous thing. I guess anyone who's sick at all must have had COVID? It's so ridiculous. Thank you, Rex. That's very kind of you, Rex Barclift. I'll say, well, hopefully I won't need any more this. I mean, I'm guessing I'll get another cold or whatever at some point, so I'll put it towards that. Thank you, Rex. Hopefully I don't need any more for this sickness. Rita's brother has COVID. And his, 2 kids? Sorry about that, Rita. I hope he feels better, and the kids. J-A-N-P is here. Cherry Cole is here. David T., you're lucky I didn't hide you. You're lucky I didn't hide you, David T. David T. might be a fake viewer anyway. Yeah, Sonic says, nobody ever jumps to any other respiratory infections. Oh, Ruby Woo is in Hong Kong. That's cool you're watching from Hong Kong. She says she's waiting for the border to open up there. Jeff Curry is also here. Yeah, it's pretty quiet in here, which is great. The studio, when I was on at like 5 in the morning and the sun started coming up, you could hear birds outside the studio. So we'll see if that's an issue. But like, there's no birds right now. Even during the day, like the handyman was here and he was like, wow, it's quiet in here, which is great. It's like a nice quiet location, except for the birds. And I'm sure people working on their lawns or whatever, but it's good. I think it helps me go to bed earlier if it's quieter. No, I'm renting this place. I'm sure there'll be some leaf blowers or whatever. It's supposed to get warm here in like 2 days. Let me show you. What is going on here? I'll show you the Boston. Now it's a couple degrees. It'll even be a little warmer than Boston, I think, where I am, because I'm a little outside of Boston. But if you look here, like tomorrow, the high is supposed to be 54. That's not very warm. But then look at like Friday, 67, 85, 81, 77, 78. 68, 69. So once we get after tomorrow, things will start warming up. It's been a little cold the last couple weeks. Kenneth says, nice weather coming. Michelle Mason, I'm sure we'll do some outside streaming this summer. Charlie Parker is here. Kinky Streets is here. All right, let's talk about the P.O. box. We got to give you the P.O. box. I got to look it up and remember what the P.O. box address is. I have it on my phone. Can't remember my exact box. I'm going to type this. Before I do the reveal, I got to type it in the... I want to make sure, I got to proofread it. I got to proofread it and make sure I did it right. Let me get the actual document it's written on. Hang on one moment. If I can find it here. Okay. Big reveal coming up. Big reveal of the new P.O. box, which we'll see if I keep using it or switch to a UPS box. This is a P.O. box. I'll explain all that. The mods will have to get this so they can update the commands. Oh, thank you, Lee Field. Lee says the flu is just as bad this year. I'm just getting over it. Hey, I hope you feel better, Lee. It's as my dad used to say, it's no fun being sick. And he is right. He was right. Kevin Michael Reed is here. Thank you, Lee Field. I appreciate that. Rita has the drum roll. Darren, I hope you feel better. All right, here we go, guys. It's time for the big reveal. Are you ready for the big reveal? Hope it all fits. If it doesn't fit, I'll have to shrink it. All right, guys, here we go. Get ready. Now remember, if you send stuff, it should be small and consumable. That's what it should be, small and consumable. Remember this. Here we go. All right, we're gonna get your pencils ready. We're gonna reveal it on 3. 1. Oh, Rita. Yeah, Rita, I still have foam. I'm about halfway done. Maybe 40% done. I will let you know, Rita. Thanks for the offer. I love my foam. Okay, 1, 2. Oop, it's too big. Oh no. I have to make it less big. You can't see it. Hang on. Now why can't, what's going on here? There it is. Oh. Hang on. "716 Beacon Street, number 590462, Newton Center, Mass. 02459. No, it's a P.O. box. It's not my house. I was just talking for 10 minutes about it was a P.O. box. So that is the new P.O. box address. It's Zelensky Klitschko. It's hard to read in the yellow. It's easy for me to see. Maybe you need to get your eyes checked. The mods will have a they'll have a command soon that they can put in the chat. Victor Debs is here. No, that's how you spell it. Either way, it'll get there. That's how you spell center. That's the official way you spell center. That's the official way. C-E-N-T-E-R. Sonic says Cheers was at 112.5 Beacon Street in the show. Thanks, Denise Horton. It is a long box number. I don't know why the box numbers there are so long. I think they all begin with like 590. It should just be 462. Maybe the 590 helps in case they screw up the address people screw up the address some other way. The unofficial way to spell Newton Center is C-E-N-T-R-E. Dallas Alice is here. LT is here. So that's it. That is the new P.O. Box address. Hopefully for good, but there's a question as to whether I'm going to stay with. I had a big dilemma about whether to go with post office box or UPS store. I'm going to tell you about that, the UPS store versus post office box dilemma. That was a big dilemma. So if you remember, there were two UPS stores close to me. One of them would have been the one to do because they were actually a little cheaper than the post office, or about the same price as the post office. But that UPS store, as I told you before, said you can only get 10 packages for every 3 months, and every other package costs $2 because they say they don't have enough space. So I didn't go with that UPS store. The other UPS store, for 12 months, it was like $280. For the post office, it was for 13 months, $216. So that's one difference. It's like $100 cheaper to use the post office. Let me tell you the second difference. The second difference is that post office literally has a parking lot right next to it. I can just park. I can park in the lot and walk out and right into the post office. That's very convenient. The UPS store, the parking isn't far away, depending on the time of day, but it's not as convenient with the parking. Yeah, in this area, you know, if I went 15 minutes away, I could get a cheaper box, but I didn't want to do it. It's important to me to have a box closer to where I am. The one drawback, the negative though, the big negative of the post office could be the wait. Because it's not like crazy busy there, but, you know, I get the sense that the UPS store, I could just walk in and there'll be no wait. We'll have to see how the wait is at the post office. It's possible I won't have to wait because they have package lockers. So in theory, if somebody sends me a package, they'll put into a package locker and then put the key to the package locker in my PO box, which would be great because then I don't have to wait. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know to what degree that'll happen. Supposedly, it can take a while for that to happen, and you end up getting a note in your box, and you have to pick up the stuff. So the big question for the first, but with PO boxes, you can get refunds. So you can get every 3 months, basically, you can get a refund. So if I don't like the PO box, after 3 months, I can get the remaining 9 months refunded. So there's not a lot of risk here. So what I ultimately decided to do is do a year, and I'm going to try it for 3 months. And if the only drawback would be, again, the wait. If I'm really annoyed by waiting there for whatever reason, I'll switch and go with UPS store. But I'm hoping the UPS store works. The post office box works. If they actually do put my packages into a package locker, that would be the best, because then I wouldn't even have to wait at all. Now, someone asked, can you get a FedEx at a PO box? Look, if you look at the address, it doesn't say PO box, because what USPS offers at some post offices is real street address. So they give you a real street address. So you can use this address for all kinds of shippers. If it said PO box in it, certain shippers would not ship there. But this is it's just a street address. So all packages should be able to get there with this address. That's why I use the version that doesn't have a PO box in it. And they say that you can get various Amazon and FedEx and all that will show up if you use that address. It's called real street address, I guess. I'll show it to you. If I can find you here. There's a place on the USPS site where they talk about it. Here, right here. This is from USPS.com. This says Postal Pro, but I think this is still a government site. It came free. This service came free. A customer's mailing address may either be the street address for the post office where their P.O. box is located, followed by a number in the box number, or the P.O. box. Some merchants do not allow shipping to a P.O. box address. The street addressing option enables customers to order online and receive package deliveries from private carriers who require a street address, such as UPS, FedEx, DHL, or Amazon. So that's what I have. I have a street address. It's not a P.O. box address. Hey, thanks, MC Callie. MC Callie says, what type of cool stuff have I received? I haven't received anything at the new address yet because I just gave it out. We'll see. Kinky Street says there's a restaurant called Jake's Falafel Corner that has a good reputation. I might try it. My problem with Middle Eastern places is I have to get a lot to eat. I eat like a big meal every day, like one big meal. And I tend to find that the Middle Eastern places, if I order like kebab, it's not enough food. I went to a new place today. I tried like a burrito bowl place, a Mexican place. It was good, but it wasn't enough food. Like if I go again, like I'll have to like order extra. So I need to have a lot for my big meal. So that's an issue. Jeff says, is the P.O. Box 716 or 590462? It's just the address. 716 Beacon Street number. It's as if it was an apartment number. That's the first line is 716 Beacon Street number 590462. The second line is Newton Center, Mass. The third line is 02459. You don't write P.O. Box on it. Just write 716 Beacon Street number 590462. That's what to write. Just exactly like that, Jeff. Then you'll be fine. Yeah, it's just an address. The place, the location is 716 Beacon Street. Think of it as like an apartment number. But you don't write apartment. Just write number 590462. Smile Earthlings is here. Okay. So, again, the question is, will I like it for 3 months, or will I get it? Because the parking situation is good, the price is the best price, but will I get annoyed? A couple times I've been in that post office, they've had one person working. So, will I get annoyed at wait times in the post office? That is the big question. So we're going to try it for 3 months. If I get annoyed at wait times, we may be switching to UPS box. Hopefully everything else goes well there. That's the big question. And then, but the other thing that was funny is no, Alibaba. It's not that crowded at that post office when I've been. It hasn't been that crowded. It's been fine. And by the way, I'll say this: at the UPS store in Orlando, there was sometimes a wait. There was sometimes a wait at the UPS store in Orlando. I don't know that the one near me would have a wait, but I don't know. Pat W is here. Andy's randomness is here. Well, Budget Girl, if news happens, I can just go home. It's not that far from me. And the UPS is no closer to me. Rid Comics, great seeing you, Rid Comics. I'm glad you stopped by. Good luck on all your projects. Leo from Germania is here. So when I went to get the P.O. box, I applied for it online and I paid for it online. And so you can do the whole thing online. And then they say, print out these two things and bring them to the post office. I've done this twice before in different cities where I've applied for a post office box online. I paid for it online. And then I just went to the post office. Never an issue. So I go to the post office with my documents, and I get to the front of the line. I say, hey, I signed up and paid for a post office box online. So here are my documents. And the person behind the counter, she takes my documents and she goes like, online? And she's looking at it and she clearly, I think she might have been new. She had no idea what I was talking about. None. No idea. I think she didn't even know you could buy a post office box online. So it took a long time. It really took a long time to get it all set up. But I do think it got set up right. Because they didn't make me pay again. But it really was like, you signed up online? And then she was like slowly looking through my documents. Like she, again, clearly had never seen such documents before. Never had seen such forms before. Never knew. I don't know how she started without knowing this. I think they might have trouble. I think there's two people working at the post office that are pretty new. They might, look, it's hard to get people to work in various, there's a big help wanted sign on the door. Lots of industries have a hard time getting people to work there. So yeah, April Coco says, oh no, this won't fly here, like the DMV, exactly. Gary and Lori are here. I hope, Gary, your operation goes well. Linda, I think the person was new, but still, I think they so needed a person to work there, they just said start right away. That's what I think. Callie Voltaire says, it sounds like most at my work. The thing is, I've never had that. I've done it twice before at post offices, and it was always just the most standard of things. Whereas this was like, oh, and then when she finally gave me the keys, they didn't work. Then she gave me other keys and they worked. And then she just said, okay, you're all set. And I said, well, what's the address? And she's like, what? I'm like, well, I need to know what the address is that people can message me, that people can send stuff to. And she says, oh, I think it's just the address of the post office. And I'm like, well, no, that doesn't answer my question specifically. And then I also said, there's supposed to be two addresses. There's supposed to be one that's a P.O. box address and the street address, which is not a P.O. box address. And she had no idea what was talking about. About the whole street address thing, she had no idea. None. So she actually had to go back and ask another person. Fortunately, I think this other person was on break and she just came back and she knew more. But she did not know. When I asked for an address, she initially said address, and then she said, oh, it's just the address of the post office. Like she had no idea. None. But again, I think she just started. I felt so bad. I kept telling her there was a guy waiting behind me, and I said, if you want to help this guy, please do. I'm happy to wait because he's been here, and she would not help the other guy. She would not help him. So that's like who knows what's going on there. I'll say this though, when I had gone into the UPS store to ask what their price was, and the guy there said, "Oh, he had no idea. He didn't know the price of a mailbox," and he said, "Well, our manager just left." And he said, you can get it online, which I don't think you can. So I don't know that the UPS store was any better. My guess is under normal circumstances, she would have gotten more training before starting the job. I think they just want people to work there. Rita says she wanted to make sure she took care of you. She's probably learning as she goes. Well, now hopefully she knows how to do a P.O. box. A lot of people have P.O. boxes there. When I've been there, a lot of people come in and check their P.O. boxes. So it's like a big deal there. Katie Girl is here. But I mean, it's not like applying for a post office box online should be an obscure thing. I mean, they have this whole thing set up on their site. They have a whole thing set up on their site where where you can apply for the box and go through all the steps, and it's not like it's hidden on their site. See, once again, I'm making things better for everybody else. Bridget, the grocery stores are good. I went to the Whole Foods for the first time today. It's like a smaller Whole Foods. It's good though. I get to use my Amazon Prime discount at Whole Foods now. Oh no, there's Amazon Prime. You get some coupons. I actually have an Amazon credit card, which gives you 5% off at Whole Foods. Huh? I hadn't been using it much lately. It gives you 5% off at Amazon and 5% off at Amazon at Whole Foods. That's where I use it. If you shop at Amazon, it's no fee credit card. If you shop at Amazon and or Whole Foods, you might want to look into the credit card. The prices at Whole Foods, I mean, certain things are more expensive, but certain things are not more expensive. I think the milk at Whole Foods is the same as the price at like the milk is the same as the other grocery I went to. I think the eggs were cheaper. It's sort of a quirk of my town that the Whole Foods is not, for certain things it's expensive, but for other things it's really not that expensive. Dog toggler, we'll update that in a little bit. But there's a Trader Joe's here. I'll have to stop by the Trader Joe's, Lori Sunshine. It's not that far away. It's a little farther away than the other places. I'll have to stop by the Trader Joe's, though, and check out what they have there. The local Trader Joe's. Pretty easy to get anywhere, though. It's not like a crowded city. I got some chicken breast at Whole Foods, so I'm good to go. Anyways, I'm so happy I can use my 5% discount again. And sometimes they have Amazon Prime sales. Hey, big thanks to our mods. Let me thank our mods. Lizzie and Linda Belk and AJ and Sarah. Thank you. Amazon Fresh. I think I might have used it once or twice in the past. I don't really remember though. Ellen Sherman is here. No Costco, no Sam's near me. Okay, so I want to update you guys on what's going. I want to update you on what's going on with the apartment. But first, I want to talk about like some of the stuff I did today. Once again, there's all this stuff that just you have to do. Here's how I spent an hour of my day. This is how I spent an hour of my day today. In Massachusetts, they have this Easy Pass thing that goes on your windshield to pay the tolls. So I got my transponder. And the exact place they want me to put my transponder is where where my dash cam was. So I realized I had to remove my dash cam and I'll have to put it somewhere else because it's like the exact place they want the transponder. So I spent an hour removing the mount for the dash cam. A dash cam mount, it's like a little square that mounts on with an adhesive, but it mounts on really well. It took me an hour to get it off. And how did I get it off? Thank goodness for YouTube. I found someone on YouTube, a couple people, who said to get it off, you should take dental floss. And you start flossing behind the thing. You start flossing your way through the adhesive. And I started to do it, and the floss kept breaking. So I was like, this is not going to work. Then I read somebody on Reddit who said, oh, I did the thing with the floss and it worked, but it took forever. So you had to be persistent. So for an hour, I would pull out a piece of floss and floss the adhesive behind the square on the windshield. And I'd notice a little progress, and then it would break, sometimes very quickly, and I'd pull out more floss. And I eventually... And it took an hour because after like 40 minutes of that, it finally came off. But then there was all this goop there, as Kathy Calm said. So I had to get the goop off. So I used Windex and a little portable mini razor thing. And it took me an hour to get the whole thing off. That's how I spent an hour of my day. No, I just used the old Reach floss. Yeah, I didn't. Michael says next time you use a hairdryer to heat the glue. Yes. I did not have a hairdryer. So if it didn't work, I was going to try to find a hairdryer somewhere. It is recommended you heat it up. But it took me an hour without heating it, so it got done. Darren, not only did you ask that question before, but I answered it before. Yeah, look up. There's YouTube videos of people using floss to get the mount off. Kenro recommends Goo Gone. I did not have any Goo Gone with me. Some people online talked about Goo Gone. I'll have to look that up. Look at this Goo Gone, guys. They sell it on Amazon. It's weird. Like the refills aren't that expensive, but they have you buy 3-piece set. I'll show you what it is. Oh, here it is. I found they sell it on Amazon. Anyone ever try Goo Gone? I haven't used it, so I can't vouch for it. As an Amazon associate, I earn for qualified purchases. Pat says my Dollar Tree sells Goo Gone for $125. It's $6.99 on Amazon. Does it really work? Does it really work? I don't know. I haven't. It says cuts grease. Cuts grease. I don't know. I just don't know. It's got good reviews. LT said, I used Goo Gone to remove built-up rosin on my violin. Virgo says, Goo Gone is a lifesaver and it smells like orange candy. Tom Bombadil says, Goo Gone works amazing. Ursula likes Goo Gone. Lefty's right, which says Goo Gone does work on sticky stuff. They have a sticker remover version or not? I'm confused. Oh, they sell this thing. Goo Gone sticker lifter. Hold on a second. They actually sell Goo Gone sticker lifter. Okay. The one I gave you was like the grease remover. I'm sorry. We'll scratch that. Look at this. Is it the same thing? This has a different label. It says tape and sticker lifter. Huh. They have all-purpose, blah, 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 and then they have sticker lifter. It's a different thing. This person likes the tool that comes with it. Huh. Maybe I'll try. Oh, now just to be clear, hold on. It's third-party seller. Warning. It's third-party seller. It's not sold by Amazon. Doesn't look like it's sold by Amazon. It's sold by third-party seller. But it's Amazon Prime. You've been warned. Does Amazon sell it, or is all third-party sellers? Oh, Amazon sells it. Guys, Amazon sells it at $7.99. If you look up the... Oh, wait, no, do they? Oh, I'm sorry. No, they don't. They don't sell it. I'm sorry. Or do they? No. I'm not seeing them. I apologize. I missed. It's all third-party sellers on Amazon. Let's see. They sell it at Michael's stores, it looks like. I don't know. Ace Hardware. Oh, I wonder if I go to Ace Hardware and get it. Staples. I mean, this might online, you know. Home Depot sells it. Pep Boys, Walmart, Walgreens. I don't know if they actually have. AutoZone. $6.99 at AutoZone. Michael's. Dog Toggler, I think you're behind. Rita says you can use a hot, wet rag. So you guys like this Goo Gone sticker lifter stuff? Rita says rubbing alcohol or fingernail polish. I've heard about fingernail polish remover for leftover adhesive. All right. Well, I don't need it right now because I don't have any other stickers I need to remove. Maybe next time I need to remove a sticker, I'll try Goo Gone. Right now, I don't have to remove anything else, though. But it's good to know. Pat says, I just buy the regular formula. Okay. Well, people have posted YouTube videos about Goo Gone. I'll have to watch some. I don't have a hair dryer. Lisa B says an orange. Anyways, this is good to know. Maybe next time I will try Goo Gone. I like that I did it the floss way, though. I tried with the floss way, and I got that done. Low Roller Scratcher is here. Goo Gone Sticker Lifter. This person says, I had a bumper sticker on my car that needed to be removed. Goo Gone took the sticker off completely, and the plastic scraper that came with the product was invaluable. Next time, ask the chat doctors first. Well, if this didn't work, I probably would. If the stuff today didn't work, I probably would have gotten it. The floss is a super fun story. I agree, Rita. This person says works very well for the car decal sticker. Bob says the mascot should be Lady Goo Gone. I like that. Some people mentioned it on some of the YouTube videos, like in the comments. This person says product removed old glue from inspection stickers on front car window instantly. Well, Denise Horton says next time I need a sticker removed, I'll be running around looking for oranges, dental floss, polish removal, blow dryer, acetone rubbing alcohol. Great chat tonight. It would give me much less anxiety about sticking things on my car because, like, I have anxiety about sticking stuff on my car because I'm like, oh, now it's going to be a big pain to get it off next time. But if I know I can just get it off, then it's much less of a worrying thing to be sticking things on your car. Richard Williams is here. All right, so once again, you guys have been very helpful. Goo Gone. I can't show these videos, but there must be a bunch of videos on YouTube with it. Look at all these YouTube videos here. Goo Gone Oven and Grill Cleaner review by Busy Minded Mama. There's one called Goof Off that you guys were mentioning too. Goof Off. It is Goof Off. Professional Strength Remover. Here's Goof Off, which some of you mentioned. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Goof Off removes adhesives and glue, stickers and decals. Huh. They have task-specific removers too. Anyways. Oh, was I not? Did I show you this? I thought I was showing you this. Apparently I wasn't. Did I show it to you? Goof off. Michael says goof off is great too. Okay, so this is good. We have a couple things I can try. Maybe the next time I have to remove a sticker, we'll do a little stream. I don't have any stickers to remove right now, but next time I do. Alibaba says I can get goof off locally, but not goo gone. Seems like either goof off or goo gone copied the other, right? One of them came second and probably said, this other thing is selling well. Let's call our thing basically the same name. And it'll confuse people. Manic Miner says goof off came second. Sharon Solomon is here. Okay, so that's the sticker thing. I'm glad we discussed that. It's very helpful. Very helpful. Good to know. I'm much more at ease knowing that this stuff exists. Okay. Now, I was going to update you on my apartment stuff. Oh, no, I thanked MC Kelly already. Hey, Quentin from Astoria is here. Lori Sunshine is here. Let me do a quick news check, by the way. One moment. Just doing quick news check. Okay. July 7 says new P.O. box yet? Apparently you missed the 15 minutes earlier when we discussed this July 7. There's a scroll button, you can use to scroll through the broadcast before asking. Again, a reminder, this is the P.O. box address. It's that exact address. Don't put in P.O. box. I like how the command says, how Nightbot says, please keep items small and consumable. Hey, Sarah, can we put a period? There's a period missing after consumable. Please keep items small and consumable, period. Can we stick that in? Thank you. Sonic says the Googon Twitter account seems legit. Hey, Shaff is here. I don't see any Googon Twitter account, Sonic. I'm looking. Oh, this? I don't know if this is really it. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's not verified. No, I'm not changing the color. I'm not changing the color. Bill and Vicky says it's hard to read. No, I disagree with you. I don't think it's hard to read. I will say it again. If that's hard to read, you need to get your eyes checked or your monitor checked. I am putting my foot down on this one. Tony James thinks it's easy to read. Okay, let's talk about the apartment and what's getting done. Katie Girl says it's not hard to read. Stealth Mode doesn't think it's hard to read. Leon Reuter doesn't think it's hard to read. Yeah, so the blind, you can see, as Linda said, we talked about earlier, you can see that there are blinds on the windows. It's wonderful. It's no longer weird shutters just on the lower half of the window. I now have blinds. The handyman is awesome, by the way. He's great. He's really talented. The one bad thing he did is he stuck the discarded shutters in the recycling bin. So I had to take them all out of the recycling bin and put them in the trash. So I got to tell him nicely, just don't put anything in the trash of the recycling. I'll take care of it. Because in my town, they don't recycle wood. It goes in the trash. He's awesome, though. I call him a handyman, but he's really like a specialist in a lot of things. He's like a carpenter / he has like HVAC knowledge. He's like a home expert, a home fixing expert. In my town, even unpainted wood can't be recycled. I don't think. Anyways. Oh, Rita says Gugon says ditch the fishing line, ditch the dental floss. Where is that at? Yeah, look, Gugon. They're feeling pressure from dental floss. Ditch the dental floss. Fishing line or string. The Gugon on the Go pen is here? Oh. Registration stickers. I don't know if I would have used dental floss for that anyway. Arizona Jumper says, my handyman builds houses. All right, so big day tomorrow potentially. Big day tomorrow potentially. Tomorrow, maybe. It's not clear. Everybody's saying I need the Gugon pen. I don't know if Amazon sells it. I'll look it up. Everybody's excited about the Gugon pen. Oh, Amazon sells it, guys. The Gugon pen. It looks like it's third-party sellers. Maybe you can get it other places too. But I'll post the link anyway. But, check local stores and all that stuff. Oh, Rita's here. Rita, don't tell my nieces. I hope they're not watching right now. They're not. It's too late. They're not watching. Rita, you know what I'm going to give to my nieces that they're going to love? Where is it here? Here is it. I found it when I was moving. And I said, oh, I'm going to give it to my nieces. They'll love that. I hope they're not watching. It'll spoil the surprise. I don't think they're watching this right now. That's a Rita special. Linda says they'll love it. If you need one of those, ask Rita. She knows all about that stuff. Yeah, it's the emoji. It's Quiana Capri just posted it. That's what it looks like. Rita says, did I give you that? Did you? Who else would have given it to me, Rita? Sonic knows. Sonic, did Rita give that to me? Excuse me. Sonic will tell us. Isaiah's granny is here. Sonic says, I don't remember it. Oh my gosh. I found it. I found it, guys. I found it. It's the farting poop emoji pen. I don't think it's farting. I think it's taking a poop. But they might not want to say that. It's not farting. Farting poop emoji pen. As an Amazon associate, for qualifying purchases. It's $14.95. Yeah, hey guys, guess what? It's $14.95. Lisa says it's beautiful. Haha. Oh, look at her. She's holding her poop pen. It's going to be my niece. Look at this person. There's no way she actually originally posed for this ad. I do like that it's based on the emoji. I just posted the link. April Coco says I should use that at work. You should, April Coco. You really should. You should use it at work. Just use it. Don't refer to the fact that you're using it. Just use it. I think Jeff is behind. Hetty says gross. Well, I hope I didn't spoil the surprise for my nieces. So nobody knows. It must have been Rita who sent it to me. It must have. I don't even know. Good question is when that actually happened. When did I get that during the pandemic. Well, I think right at the start of the pandemic or something. Maybe before, I don't know. See, Michelle Sparks says maybe Joanna sent it. Sonic says, I'm going to offer that pen to interview candidates when I ask them to work through an engineering problem. Rita is saying she didn't send it? It was not a couple months ago, Manzanita. No, that's wrong. Manzanita, that's fake news. It was absolutely not a couple months ago. No way. Okay. Anywho. Somebody gave me this pen. It's still on my desk. I still use this one. Can't remember who gave it to me. This will break this. The black part will break the window of a car. Callie Voltaire says, it wasn't me, and thank goodness no one is blaming me. Boston is here. Okay, now let's move on. I want to talk about what's going on with the apartment. Okay. So tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get it over to them in the next couple of days. See, Michelle Sparks, I'm getting to it right now. So tomorrow could be a big day because the handyman, I think, might be coming over tomorrow. I'm not positive. But it's very possible that he will come tomorrow. And he said if he comes tomorrow, first of all, he's going to put the TV up, 2 TVs. Yeah, the 65 one in this room. And then the little TV in my studio he's going to put on the wall too. I have 2 mounts. So it would be very nice to get the TV up. It's this weird thing where, like, once the TV... I have a monitor. I want to be able to sit here and see the TV. But I have a monitor in front of me. But I can't put the TV that high because it's ridiculous having it too high. So I think it's going to be the case that, like, if I put the TV at eye level, maybe a little the TV will get cut off by the monitor. I can always lower the monitor a little bit. Anyways, I'll have to sort of... What I'll have to do is... He's going to bring somebody else to mount the TV. You need 2 people. So I'm going to have them hold up the TV. And I'll see how it looks from my desk. I spend a lot of time at my desk. You know, like researching or whatever. This is where I eat too. So I like having the TV up there. No, I'm going to ask the handyman about the knife. I'm going to offer him the knife tomorrow. The pocket knife. But video my niece's reactions. I think that'll spoil it. I'll just tell you. But anyways, I want to get it doesn't really. Once I have the TV up, it'll feel like an actual apartment. It doesn't really feel like that. I have YouTube TV, Andrew. I can use my Chromecast with it. I can just plug my Chromecast in. And then I got to mount the one on the wall in the studio too. I had a thought that instead of the one big TV, I could have put up 2 smaller TVs. And then, like, the one on the left side would be easier to see from my desk, and the one on the right side would be easier to see from the treadmill. But then the problem is you have like 2 remotes and it's crazy, and it just was like, I'll just go with the one big one. Whatever. If the TV ends up being too big for the space, I might end up moving it down, into the downstairs when that opens up. Will I eat in the kitchen? No, I kind of like eating out here with my computer. Who knows? If I have a table, I might eat in the kitchen. I can use my iPad. That's a whole other... Kitchen tables is from the future. So, anyway, so thing one that I hope to get done is get the TVs up. I don't even know if the TV works. I think at Best Buy, by the way, Amazon started... I bought it at Best Buy, not Amazon, because Amazon was like $150 cheaper than... Best Buy was like $150 cheaper. Well, now, of course, Amazon lowered their price. But what can I do? Anyways, I have the TV here. But I think Best Buy gives you like 15 days to return it, no questions asked. Well, it's been like 5 days. I got to make sure it works. It's not out of the box yet. Sonic says he has 3 TVs in his living room. He can control the ancillary ones up top with his phone. Google TV lets you do this. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, I didn't think the 2 TVs was an interesting idea. I don't want to really watch 2 things at once, I don't think. Who knows? I could do it one day, but I think for me just having one big one will probably be fine. I have it now. It's not going anywhere now. I didn't even think of it, but I think it would be kind of... The TVs, if they're side by side with the space I have, they actually can't be that big. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. I can always return the TV. Sonic says it's nice for busy sports and busy news days. Sarah says DirecTV has a news mix that puts 6 news channels all on one channel. Erica says picture in picture. Anyways. By the way, the only hesitation I have about the big TV on the wall is that my monitor will block some of it. I like the idea of having a very big TV. That I do like. The only hesitation I have is that, again, I'm sitting at my computer and I'm kind of, the monitors, and I have an extra wide monitor. So if I put the TV at eye level, I feel like a little bit of it's going to be blocked by the monitor. So we'll see. I mean, I can always move, if I slide over. Who knows? Callie Voltaire thinks that the big TV will be great. We'll see. But again, I don't want to put it that high up. Linda says move the monitor a bit. I can. It's just I like having the monitor somewhat centered on the desk. The other thing I can do, to be honest, is what I've done. But I could kind of slide the desk and have the desk be a little diagonal so that I'm facing a little away from the TV. That'll take care of it. I don't know if my TV would do pick with Chromecast. I've never tried it in YouTube TV. Can I do it with my TV? How does that work? Is it like my provider? Or is it like the TV? YouTube TV has picture-in-picture. Oh, it does have it. Let me look. I think the actual I think I can turn it on right now. Sonic says you can do either. Let me look on my YouTube TV on my iPad right now. I think I can just turn it on. Hang on. So, it says go to settings. Settings. Picture in picture. Allow picture in picture. It says allow it. It's allowed. So how do I actually use it? Let's see. Let me turn on a show. I'll turn on a live show. Okay. All right, I'm watching one show. That doesn't... I don't know that there's any way to do it on my iPad. There's a setting on YouTube TV, but I don't see on the iPad a way to do it. Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys. Guys, the YouTube TV says turn on picture-in-picture or split screen. Picture-in-picture allows you to continue watching YouTube TV while using other apps on your mobile device. That's what it is. So YouTube TV in itself will not let you put like two things on at the same time. What I don't know is if my TV does picture-in-picture. Well, I bet I can't do it with YouTube TV. Yeah, picture-in-picture means something else on like phones. Let's see if I can find it here. Anyways, whatever. I'm not going to go crazy on that right now. Yeah, I think you can't stream two at once on one TV, but I might be wrong. Anyways, so my TV, if and when the TV gets installed, I will. I can show you. I'm going to take a picture. I'll take a picture of what it looks like at my desk, and then you can see what I'm seeing. Let's do that, and then I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. How can I convey this? Okay, I think that worked. All right, hold on. I'm going to show you now the picture. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that before. Saib Healthy and Food Vlogs is here. Healthy food and vlogs, not healthy and food vlogs. Where's the picture? Oh, here it comes. Okay, you ready, guys? Are you ready for the picture? This makes my place look like kind of a mess. My place is pretty clean right now, actually. All right, here's the picture. It's just this one area is messy over by where the TV is going to go, because I haven't put the TV up either. Over there, up yet. All right, hold on. Okay, now I'm going to show you this now. Is this going to fit or not? Crap. Oh, here it is. I think. Okay. Okay, so see, look. There's the wall. There's the wall. There's the bookcase. There's the plant. There's the top of my monitor. And there the TV stand's going to be gone. And actually, so you're not seeing, that's not, the TV, just know you're not seeing all the way to the floor there. The floor, the wall is cut off on the bottom. There's more to the TV than that. So the idea is that I'm going to put the TV up, but it should not go all the way up. And again, I'll do a better job of showing this to you. Hold on. I got to show you the whole thing. Let's see if I can show it to you this way. I think this will be better because I can shrink it. Okay, this is much better. This is much better. Here we go. Now look. Here. Now you can see what I'm looking at, okay? So that's the camera I'm using right now. That's the camera I'm talking to you on. Again, it's a mess. Don't worry. This is going to be cleaned up. It's just like that right there is the actual TV mount, and then this stand is going to go. So don't worry about all this. But there's the box. So the problem is, if I put the TV way up here, it's just too high, even though it clears the monitor. So I think the TV. Oh, where's my? Let me get at my pen out. I'll show you where I think I'm gonna demonstrate with a little box to show you where I think the TV is going to end up going. This is so audio visual tonight, or visual. I have so many visual aids. Here. I think the TV is going to end up like right around, that's too big. I think it's going to end up being right around here. Oh, MSU Kiwi, thank you. MSU Kiwi says for showing the plant. Yeah, the plant is there. No, Michael, actually that's not too low. Oh yeah. Rough, Michael, it's a little higher than that. No. Michael's right. It's not, I drew that too low. I drew it too low. This is roughly the center. That yellow piece of paper is roughly the center. I just drew it too low. Hold on, I'll do it again. Yeah, it's going to be more like, I'm sorry, I wasn't even focusing on that. Like, I don't know, like this or something. You know what I'm saying? That's a little too narrow, but you get the idea. I'll do it one more time. I think it's going to be probably like, like this. Something like that. But my point is it's bigger than that. So I'm drawing it without any, it's angled because the wall is angled. So the point is it's going to get cut off a little bit by the monitor. Like down here, it's going to get lower than this down here. Anyways, that's my point. That's what I'm dealing with. So the thought was, well, I could have put two TVs and I could have one smaller one here and one smaller one here, or one smaller one here and here. And then the other problem is, I think when I took the photo, it doesn't look as blocked as it is. I think I took the photo at a higher level than my eyes actually are. So just so you know, but you see the issue. You see the issue that I'm talking about, how my corner of my monitor is going to be blocking some of the TV. Linda says, raise it a bit. Yeah, I'll have to see. It's, unfortunately, it's one of these things where I'm guessing if I had it up there for a week, I would be able to say, oh, it's too high or too low. You're just not going to really know. But person after person online says, ideally, the TV level is the same. The center of the TV should be at your eye level. So I'm gonna shoot for that. The center of the TV should be your eye level. Alibaba says they sell boom mounts. Oh, well, I got a swivel mount, but the mount doesn't go up and down. It's very different. Most of the mounts don't go up and down. You can move it left and right and swivel it and tilt it. But up and down is a big deal. That's very different. To literally move the TV higher and lower, that's not as common. I think those mounts are probably a lot more expensive. I got like a really highly recommended mount. But it wasn't, it's not an up and down mount. It moves a lot of other ways. Maybe the Sanus one. See, the problem with this mount Oh, I'm looking at a bunch of mounts now, and they're not even up and down ones. So And remember, it's a large TV as well. Yeah, the sound bar will be on the bottom. So anyways. Yeah, I'm looking on Amazon right now, and I'm seeing a lot of ones that are not up and down. They're left and right, and they're tilt, and they're swivel, but they're not up and down. And some of them say full motion, but again, they're not it's not up and down. But I'll look around again. I got to know by tomorrow, though. There's a mount for $479. Is that one up and down? Even that one I don't think is up and down. Tom Mix says up and down would not be a common adjustment. Anyways, so yeah, raising and lower it is not a very common thing with mounts that I'm aware of. Maybe there are some, but I've looked at like articles about best mounts, and the ones they mention, if I'm right, are all it moves other ways, left and right. It swivels, it tilts, but not up and down. I mean, yeah, at a certain point, I just have to pick a level, and then if the level doesn't work out, I can always, I'm guessing. Well, I don't know. My guess is that once they find the studs in the wall, they if it was an emergency, they could move it up or down. Like this one is like this mount, which I did not get. Mine was like $100 or something like that. This is like the crazy, super expensive one. This is from Sanus, and it says full motion. It's $479, but I don't even think this goes up and down. See, if you look at it, that's what a lot of them look like. You know, you can move it left and right and tilt and swivel, but there's no. It doesn't go up and down. Anyways. But maybe there's ones I'm missing. But I don't want to spend $500 on a mount. My stand is adjustable. Oh, an adjustable stand? No, I want it on the wall. I want it on the wall. I don't want a stand. I want it on the wall. I'm an adult. I want my it's time to have the TV on the wall. Tom says you can mount it to a track and then use a pneumatic cylinder to push it up and down the wall. There are a couple of motorized vertical mounts, but I don't know. I don't think those have the tilt and stuff like that. Anyways, for me, the swivel's important because I want to swivel it towards me at my desk, and then I want to swivel it towards the treadmill across the room. No, the wall mount I got. The wall mount I got is the best wall mount on Tom's Guide. It's very well known. I did not skimp on the wall mount. Look, best TV mounts in 2022, Tom's Guide. Number 1, that's literally the one I got. Tom's Guide top pick. That's the one I got. Echo Gear full motion wall mount. Great for large TVs, wide range of motion. Okay, anyways. Good discussion, though. Yeah, I can make holes in the wall. Patty Wax says, I bought a wall mount at Best Buy that has up, down, and tilts. That was 4 years ago. Would it fit a 65-inch TV? Ryan, the one you sent to me, I don't believe it moves up and down. It doesn't move up and down. Yeah, you just sent me Ryan. Ryan's like, oh, I'm going to send him one. He says, Ryan says, try. He just wrote the name of it. He wrote $55 at Amazon. Well, look at it, Ryan. Why don't you look at what you're sending me? Does that look like it moves up and down? Doesn't look like it to me, Ryan. Does it look like it to you? How does it move it up and down, Ryan? Can you tell me how that's supposed to work? That's the one Ryan told me about in his chat message. Anyways, okay, so that hopefully will get done the next couple of days. It's a TV crisis, TV mounting crisis, guys. TV mounting crisis of how high to put it up. Well, I mean, the ideal height is that the TV is centered at your eye height. It's just the corner of my monitor. Okay, so the other thing that's going to happen, supposedly, when the handyman comes over, get this. It's another thing. The room I am in right now, although it looks well lit, that's because of the amazing lens I have that you guys sent me, that Callie Voltaire and others sent me the lens. By the way, on the TV, I'll think about it. Like, I'll have them hold it up a little bit. I worry, and I'll have them hold it up above where the monitor is and look at that. I worry that if I'm constantly looking up at it, it's not going to be a pain in the butt. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe when they come in here and they hold it a couple different ways, I'll be like, oh, that way works if you just hold it above the monitor. So I don't know. Because I'm going to be watching it from the desk and from the treadmill. So maybe I'll decide to mount it a little higher. I don't know. I'm sort of loath to do that, though. I don't think it's the best way to watch the TV anyway. Although actually, even if I mount it higher, it will rotate. I can look directly at the screen because you can tilt it. So that's something. Anyways. My handyman's going to love you. No, I'll tell him, Michael, beforehand. I mean, he'll get that I need to figure it out. The TV shouldn't be it's not very heavy for two people. Sarah says you can cut out the size of the TV in the box it came and tape it to the wall. Yeah, first of all, I'd have to use the box because it's so big. But second of all, I really am convinced that I will know what I like a week after I have it mounted. What can I say? You just don't know. You just don't know. I'm not taking it out of the box right now. I'm going to break the thing if I take it out. So, anyways, we'll see what happens. But maybe I'll like it a little higher up. I don't know. Christine says a little higher than eye level. Maybe I'll go a little higher than eye level. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe it might. Rick says if you have to look up at the screen, it's not a pain in the butt; it's a pain in the neck. So it might. It's possible that if he just tries it just above where the monitor is, it might be fine. Eye level where you're normally going to watch it is my point. Here's the thing, though, guys. Here's the thing. When the people online, the tech people, when they say the TV should be mounted at eye level, are they eye level where you're going to watch it? Are they saying that because that's the best picture? Because again, my stand that I got can tilt the TV. See, this is an interesting point. Here's the stand I got. This is what I'm realizing. Follow me here. Here's the stand. See how you can tilt the TV up and down. You can tilt it down 15 degrees. See, he's tilting it down there. So you can put it a little above eye level, but still be looking directly at it because you've tilted it down. But I hear Cricket says eye level is most comfortable for watching next strain. Right. So, if you don't want to be looking up, Sonic says ergonomics. Right. So, but my point is if you have to move it a little above eye level, it shouldn't affect the picture if you can tilt it down. So Alibaba says there's a specific point that the OLED projects to. Right, but if you can tilt it down towards you, that should take care of that. Shaft says that's the one I have with 77-inch TV. It's tilted down, doesn't bother looking up. By the way, this mount has 14,000 ratings and it's 5 stars. What do they show on their video? This is like the handyman. Look. See what you can do? Look. See this? That's what it can do. That's actually a helpful picture there because, see, you actually can put it a little higher than you and have it pointing directly at you. Look at how much that's tilted. Yeah, Rick says you'd still have to tilt your head. Right, so I'm not talking about tilting that much. Can't tell. It's a very interesting issue. I think given how far I am from the wall, I don't think I'll have to look up that much. I'm not right next to the TV. I'm like 7 or 8 feet away. I hear Cricket sent me this. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them that raise and lower, but I don't know this brand. I hear Cricket sent me this from My Cable Mart. Drop down. Yeah, this one, I guess, goes up and down. But the thing about this is I don't know that you can turn it left and right, this one. See how it's if you look at the picture, it looks, I can see how it goes up and down, but I don't know that it goes left and right. Let's see. Tilt down and up. Oh, it does swivel left. It swivels left and right, you know. So there's like this. But again, I wouldn't buy this one because I'm not familiar with it. But they have this kind of thing, you know, that goes up and down. I just don't know enough about it. I don't know why the well-known ones are not up and down ones. I'll have to do some more research, but Tom thinks the strut will fail eventually and you'll have a saggy TV. I do wonder if the reason, Michael says because of the weight of the TV. Yeah, I do wonder if the reason that it's not common to have the up and down is that it's something with the actual, the physics of having the thing mounted on the wall and the weight of the TV. Yeah, it just points out that on the treadmill I'm standing up, so it's not bad to have it a little higher. So much about my TV. We've been talking about the TV mounting for like 45 minutes. Yeah, Rick says, the further you are from the screen, a raised screen becomes less of an issue. Problem is most people watch closer than 10 feet from the screen. Thanks, I Hear Crickets, for sending that along. Anyways. Well, look, the only reason I would need to go up and down is just because I'm not sure what I want. So maybe I can just figure out how high I want it. I don't anticipate often moving it up and down, wanting to. It would be like a insurance against just changing my mind. I'll just have to figure it out before it gets mounted. Hang on, I'm doing a quick news check here. I haven't even gotten to the other apartment stuff that's happening. We literally just talked about mounting the TV. It's important, though. I don't want to have them redo it. It's a big deal. Leave it to the handyman? That doesn't make any sense. The handyman doesn't know how I want to watch it. Doesn't make any sense. The handyman knows how to mount it. So, aside from the TVs, another thing that's supposed to happen when the handyman comes over next, get this. I know this room looks well lit, but it's not. It's well lit because of the lens. The lens works with low light, this amazing lens. So that's why it looks good, even though it's low light. But it's not very well lit in here. I only have one floor lamp in here right now, one floor lamp. But what the handyman's going to do is there's no light fixture in the ceiling right now. The handyman's going to put a light fixture in the ceiling. It's going to be like a track lighting thing. It's going to be like a track where you can put you can put different, bulbs or fixtures or whatever you call it. It holds like up to six of them, LED lights. And so I will have overhead lighting in this room, which will be amazing. And you can rotate it around, but it'll be amazing. Because at night, I'm literally just using this one floor lamp here. So, C. Michelle Sparks says, biting my tongue. What are you complaining about, C. Michelle Sparks? What now? What now do you know better? But I really am looking forward to getting... It'll seem very awesome in here. It'll be much more awesome when I have a nice overhead light I can turn on. So that'll be a big deal. That'll be a big deal. That's also something, if anybody else moves in here, they'll like the light. Rita says, yeah, when you turn the camera over to your wall, you could see how dark it was in the pic. I have one floor lamp in here. That's all the lighting in this room right now. I like bright. I like bright as much as possible. Linda, he said he's going to do it the next time he comes over. He wanted to do the light and the TVs. Barb, I hope you feel better. Barb has a TV mount like what I showed. Yeah, it's all this. It's this lens that. Who was it who recommended it to me? My brain's not working. The Phil with the Cars account. Phil, who has the popular Hot Wheels channel, recommended the lens. Jeff mentions the universal joint. Well, Jeff, I don't know anything about that. And I think for safety's sake, I'm going to stick with the, just the standard, what most people use. But thank you, Jeff. I'm sure there's difficulties that run into keeping this thing on the wall from coming down. I'm sure there's restrictions here. But yeah, it'll be a huge difference when I have a TV and lights. It'll be amazing. So that's got to get done. That might be the only big things. There's some little things. I mean, I got to get an AC unit in here, which will happen. That's going to happen eventually. I think the AC is going to be in that window, by the way. Yeah, Cindy said that the handyman said there should be studs in there. He has to bring a stud finder. There's some kind of stud finder thing you use to find the studs in the wall. It's got to be mounted a certain way. Stud finder. These handy devices let you know where a stud is inside a wall, so you know where to anchor a fastener from a frame or other object to the stud. That's from Lowe's. I assume a stud is like a support beam or something. Wall studs are typically support beams in your home's walls. Says Zircon Corporation. Typically 16 to 24 inches apart. Callie Voltaire says it was Peak Time Racing. And Hugo said that as well. Yeah, Peak Time Racing recommended the lens. Great job, Phil from Peak Time Racing. Rita says stud finders are awesome. Pat Dub uses every homeowner needs one of those. Barb Fowler says my hubby has a stud finder. It's awesome. Again, I did ask the handyman, and he said that wall will be able to hold the TV stand. Jeff says there are studs in the wall. Studs are to attach your wall panels to. So, again, it's going to be a huge difference to have the TV up and to have the overhead. I can't even imagine it. I'm so used to being in this room with very little light and no TV. It's going to be an enormous difference. So that's a big deal. And I have my blinds up. Oh, the garbage disposal needs to be replaced. The handyman said he's going to replace the garbage disposal. It just never really, I guess they go, and I think the other person was here for a while who lived here before me, and it's just not really working very well. So that's happening. Linda says it's all coming together slowly, very slowly. I just moved some furniture around too. Oh, the handyman on Monday, he built shelves in the closet. There was, the biggest closet here had no shelves in it. Or it had a few shelves, but it had all this empty space. And so the landlord gave permission to build shelves. So he took a couple hours and he just built these shelves. And now, and let me I have all this stuff in the kitchen that I can now put away. Yeah, Linda says, so now that's important. I needed the shelf space. And once I did that, it freed up, I could move one of my little bookcases, my mini bookcases, I can move it into my room. And then I have this end table that I can move into my kitchen. So I think I have all the furniture where I want it. But that's, before I didn't have anywhere to put any, I need surfaces at 3 or 4 feet off the ground to put things on. I didn't have that. Now I do. Finally, now I have the kitchen cleared out. So he built the shelves. He built some supports, and then he just cut the pieces of wood and had the shelves up. It's such a difference. It's such a difference. Yeah, he is doing a great job. He's fantastic, as AJ says. So that was huge, because now I got to clean out the kitchen, and that was a really big deal. That was a huge deal, getting the shelves up. It's a big closet too. So that was good. I had to put some of the bathroom stuff in there too. There's no there's a couple of medicine cabinets, but there's no closet space under the sink. So that got done. Zipper said, I found a good handyman a few years back. These guys are so helpful. Yeah, they are. But I think the TVs and the light in here are the last big things. I mean, there's the disposal. I can't use my disposal right now. And there's the AC. But who is Norm Abram? I've seen that name mentioned twice, and I don't know who it is. Oh, he does this whole house, I guess. I love the blinds. The blinds are great. I demonstrated them earlier in the broadcast. But the blinds are much better. They go over the whole window as opposed to the ugly half shutters. The trash situation is fine. The trash, I have a recycle bin and a trash bin. I just put the stuff in there. Oh. So what I did what I did with the food. I talked about food last time that was really smelly. I made a small bag. I talked to my mom about it. I basically put the food that I wanted to throw out and not leave outside for 6 days. I made a small compact bag. And then eventually I went out to run an errand. And while I was running the errand, there was like a public trash bin and I put it in there. But it was not a big bag. I didn't take my whole giant bag of trash and throw it in the public thing. I made a small one. So I think that's okay. I'm a taxpayer in the city anyway. But otherwise, it was just going to be sitting around for like a week. And I am doing the thing, guys. I'm doing this thing where there's some food in my fridge. So there's some leftovers, which I'm not going to eat because they're a little old. But I'm keeping them in the fridge until tomorrow because tomorrow night is when the trash goes out. So normally if there's like stuff that's a little old in the fridge, I just get rid of it immediately. But what I'm doing is you guys talked about it. Some of you put it in your freezer. I'm going to collect the stuff from the fridge like tomorrow night. And then I will put it in the trash bag. So it won't be sitting outside that long. Callie Voltaire says, I'll bail you out if needed. Neeby says it was okay. It was only a little bag. Yeah, I don't plan on doing it that much. It was not a big bag. Marzella says, I am late. Sonic says, Thursday is the food expiration day at my house because that's the trash day. See, Michelle Spark says you got this already. Well, I'm learning about the whole once a week trash emptying thing. Better than having smelly trash. Well, it's also not good for the neighborhood to have like awful food smelling in your trash all week. Here, Linda wants me to demonstrate this again. These are the blinds. They're pull down. You use your hand. See how easy that is? And then I can close and open the blinds too. Well, that's the what's the pole is swinging. No, I'm not forgetting the food in the fridge. I am well aware. It doesn't have to go very far. I'm well aware of what day trash day is. Believe me, I'm almost done getting all my. I had so many cardboard boxes from the move. So gradually, I'm putting a load out every week, and gradually it's getting done. There's a lid on the trash cans. Get a mini storage shed? No, I'm not going to do that, Zipper. I'm not going to get a mini storage shed for my trash cans. Oh yeah, I want to see the picture of Jeff made a cabinet for his TV. We have a blue bin and a green bin, but the green bin is for the recycling. My city does not compost, I don't think. Some cities do. So anyways, that's I'm very excited. I don't know if the handyman is coming tomorrow, but it'll be a big day here. It's going to be a very big day when I get the lighting in this room and the TVs up. That's going to be huge. Tony sent me a list of Costco in Massachusetts. There's not one right near me, though. But thank you, Tony. Okay. So you're caught up on what's going on at the apartment. It's going to be such a difference. Oh, Sonic says they have a yard waste bin. We don't have, I don't know that we have yard-based waste bins here. Maybe you can get one, I'm not sure. Okay. I forgot to order the tape gun. I have to do that. I will order the tape gun. Ice Master Live is here. Thanks for modding, by the way, Linda Belk, Lizzie, and Sarah and AJ. I really appreciate the mods. Thank you, mods. Hey, somebody said that one commenter on the last Agenda-Free TV video from yesterday said that the sound wasn't good. I re-watched it. The sound seemed fine. Did anyone else have this issue? Look. This person, Cliff, said, the audio isn't as good and it is much lower. Now, I watched it again, and it seemed fine. Then two people liked this. Jerry says it was good. Arizona said it was good. So everybody's saying it was good. I mean, go watch it. Watch it right now. See what you think. It's not low. It's certainly not low volume. AJ says they have been trolling the comments lately. There was a tiny echo. Was there an echo? And a bit lower. All right, generally, people are saying it's fine. I said I would ask other people. Arizona Jumper said volume was lower. I had to turn up my volume on the way. I literally watched it right before this. And I had my computer speakers on low volume, and I could hear it perfectly. There shouldn't really be if you're saying by echo or reverb, it could just be because of the situation. It's a smaller room and it has its own acoustics. So I don't know if echo is really the right word, but maybe it sounded a little sort of echoey or something. But again, I don't have soundproofing all along the wall. Yeah, Alibaba says reverb from bare. No, the whole room does not have bare walls. Just to be clear, I did put stuff on the walls. It's a smaller room though, so at some point maybe I'll put something else on the wall. I don't know if that's the room I ultimately stay in for the studio. So if I decide to stay in that room for the studio, then maybe I'd put some more stuff on the walls. But I don't want to do that right now because I don't know if I'm definitely going to be in that room. No, the sound, Gary, I listened to the sound I was bringing in from from Putin's speech. You could totally hear it. Rita, most of the floor in that room now is covered with carpet. Not all of it, but most of it has carpet in that room. Billy Joe Dre says, I think it's our device at the time that's not good. If we all don't send, can't hear, then it's you. Right. I think Sarah says you were talking quieter, but it was 1 a.m. It was the middle of the night. So I was, given that I do have downstairs neighbors for 3 months, I was talking a bit quieter than I normally might. Sarah is right on about that. Because it was the middle of the night. I didn't know if they could hear me. Sonic says sometimes an obscure surround or stereo setting can cause an odd reverb or faintness like that. It can be on either side. I don't know if I have anything like that turned on. Sonic, maybe that guy will come by who lectures me on sound and then gets really mad when I don't want to do what he says. Or he tells me he has an easy solution, then he won't tell me the solution. The neighbors are nice. It's 2 people. I've met one of them. She's very nice. It's a couple. They're very nice. I don't see them much. They're quiet. Chan, I think it's your device if it was hard to hear me. Michelle Mason said, I did not hear anything off. All right. So anyways, there's that. Oh, the glasses issue is fascinating. The glasses issue is fascinating. Hang on, I need a couple eye drops. Yeah, they're sending the bottle. They're sending me a new list, Pat. They're sending me a new. The people who make this bottle are very nice. They're sending me a new cap because the gasket keeps falling out of this cap. They're sending me a new cap. Okay, give me 1 second. I just need to fill up this water bottle and put my eye drops in, which will take about 30 seconds. See, I ran out of water. Hang on. Okay. Do I have my I don't have my lip balm out here. That's an issue. I got to grab my lip balm. Country Girl says, I love when a company stands behind their product. Yes, my cough is a lot better. I was only coughing. I didn't cough at all last night. So things are looking like they're very much improving with my cough. Hold on a second here. I need to grab my chapstick. I don't have it here. So the glasses thing is weird. Oh, SKL Satina is watching from Cancun. Very nice. SKL is here from Cancun. Kirsty is here. So if you watched the stream on Agenda Free TV in the morning yesterday, well, I guess it was 2 days ago now, you heard me talk about how I had an unanticipated issue with my glasses. I was going to do the stream in my glasses. I think I was going to. Yes. And this weird thing happened where, for whatever reason, the glasses were like picking up the green screen, and it was like you could see through my parts of my. There were these in my part of my glasses. You could just see right through to like the globe, spinning globe, because they were somehow picking up green. And I was like, well, I mean, the room is set up a little differently, so I'll have to look into that. But then somebody during the stream said, oh, it's just one pair of glasses. Like they had seen this before, which I had never noticed. I mean, it was really noticeable. Maybe it was more subtle before. So somebody said that. And so after the stream, I tried a different pair of glasses and it was fine. It was the weirdest thing. So again, I think maybe one pair, I don't know what it is, but I've tried 2 pairs of glasses, but one of them worked fine. So it's not happening with every pair of glasses. I haven't tried all my glasses. I am closer to the green screen because there's just not as much room in that room. So the green screen is like right behind me, and it's on the wall. It's mounted on the wall. So I just don't know, I don't know how to fix it. Somehow the glasses are picking up green because that's why that would happen. So maybe the fact that I'm sitting closer to the green screen is making that pair of glasses pick up the green screen or something. Sonic says mine do that, but usually adjusting the color key slightly gets rid of it. Sonic, I tried to adjust the settings, but it was so prominent I couldn't get it out without messing up everything else. It was very noticeable. Gary says white walls on other side reflecting green to glasses. Who knows? Yeah, maybe light is bouncing off the wall. Maybe the light from the lights is bouncing off the wall and reflecting or something like that. It could be. I did notice like the side of my head a little bit sort of looked a little green or something. But it's hard. It's just that room it's not a big room. See, the decision I'm going to have to make when I have the bottom floor as well as the top floor is, where do I put the studio? So when it opens up, see, there's reasons. I do like that that's on the second floor rather than the first floor. I feel like there's less noise. But I don't, and I think this room would be too big for a studio. I wouldn't want a studio in this big. I could put a studio in this room. The problem is that the downstairs version of this room, when it opens up, I'm going to put a couch in there because I don't have enough room to put a couch up here. Rita says, Google says the green or blue reflection on your glasses, the color of the remaining 1% reflection of the lenses of your glasses of the anti-reflective coating cannot eliminate, called bloom. Rita, I just didn't have that issue in the other place. I could use those glasses fine in the other place. Now we're going to have all the chat. What are people who study light called? Scientists who study light? We'll get the chat experts on that. Optics. The chat optics experts. Arizona Jumper says second floor is safer, more secure for all the equipment. Yeah, very possibly. But I don't know. It's a little tight in that room. It's non-ideal for a studio. It's a little tight. So I'll have to look around and see. It's weird. It's a bit of a. I believe the downstairs is a similar layout to the upstairs, but it's not like there's an obvious other room to do it in, but maybe maybe a room will be a bit better. I'm not sure. There's a certain amount of room I need. It's from the width of the room is fine. The front and back of the room is a little too tight. Front and back. So I have the green screen, I have me, and I have my computer and my lights, and the lights and the camera and the lights. And it's all got to fit in from back to front. And it's just a little tight in there. But the thing is, see, up here, it's tighter because the roof slopes. So in the studio, the studio has, the ceiling is a bit diagonal because the roof. So that room will be more, I think, a better fit downstairs. Cindy says I would make the new area for all the studio. No, but I want to have a couch. I want to have a couch. I need a couch. So anyways, that's a big... The studio will do for now. In 2.5 months, when the downstairs open up, I will see what the room situation is. And maybe I'll switch the location of the studio. That makes me think like, well, I don't think the mount for I have a little TV in the studio that the handyman's going to mount on the wall. I don't believe it's a big deal to mount. The mount is small, so it's not like a big job. Because who knows, I might move out of that room. Sonic says use a window as the backdrop. You can have the whole Today Show thing going on. Yeah, see, Michelle Sparks says you deserve a couch. Yeah, I need to have a couch. So again, it might be hopefully it works out so that there's another room that's bigger than that room I can stream from for the studio, but it might end up staying in that room. I just don't know. It's just a little bit too narrow. Yeah, I can. It would it's like a waste of too big a room to use the downstairs version of this room for the studio. Anyway, so I'm aware of that issue. Hopefully I can figure that out. Denise says, please get a couch. No, I'm going to. That's going to happen. All right, so we talked about that. Speaking of glasses. I actually ordered my first pair of progressive lenses, but I can return them. I got them from Warby Parker. Why did I get them from Warby Parker? They're not supposed to be good at Warby Parker. I've heard some bad things, but the pair of glasses that's most comfortable to me, that I like wearing the most, is a Warby Parker pair. So, and they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I'm basically getting the frame that I like wearing the most. There's like one frame that's very comfortable to wear for hours and hours and hours. Some of the glasses I have, when I have them on for hours, I don't like having them on. So I just said, I'm going to get the frame from before that I like, and you get 30 days to try them out. If you don't like it, you can return them. So I'm going with the Warby Parker ones. Because if I go to some optician and I get them, they're not going to let me return them. Oh, Rita, thank you, Rita. I appreciate it, Rita. Thanks so much. Good seeing you, Rita. Thank you, Rita. Yeah, we're going to go a few more minutes here. But I've never had... progressive glasses are this whole thing. Progressive means like it's like multiple power, and it helps you see intermediate and in the distance and up close. But I have progressive contact lenses I got like a week or two ago, and they're great. But I didn't have to adjust to them at all. You don't have to look, and it's not like your eye. I guess your eyes just figure it out. Glasses supposedly are different. Progressive glasses, they have very specific parts of the glasses you need to look at to see distance or to see close up and stuff. So this is going to be, I'll show you a diagram here, if I can. This is from Blog Vision. Zones of vision in progressive lenses. So my understanding is that is that it takes you more to get used. It can take a while to get used to these, and it's not as easy as a transition. No, I love Warby Parker, Callie Voltaire. Callie Voltaire says Warby Parker's great. I buy my glasses there. I love Warby Parker, but all I've gotten there is non-progressive lenses, single power. So there's some not great things that have been said about their progressive lenses. Arizona Jumper thinks I'll get used to them very quickly. The other thing is I don't know that progressive... I'm not going to get a bunch of pairs of them because I don't know that... I think I can still do the streams with my other glasses. Because I don't... The progressive is more to help me like with close-up stuff, like looking at my phone. My progressive contact lenses are basically the same as my glasses when looking at the computer screen. But supposedly with the progressive lenses, you have to really you have to learn where to look if you want to see distance or close up, and sometimes you have to move your head more. So Don said consider a folding room divider for a background as option. The problem is, Don, I think if I divided the big room to put a studio in it, I would have very little room left over. I don't think the room is big enough. Yes, Boston, if I don't like my glasses, I can return them for a full refund within 30 days. So that's why I went with Warby Parker. No, I'm not doing... Yeah, it's not like a bifocal. A bifocal has a line down the middle. These don't have a line down the middle. Arizona Jumper says, be careful on stairs till your eyes are fully adjusted to progressive lenses. Marzell says, they make me seasick. I don't have a great feeling about the progressive lenses. I think they're going to be hard for me to get adjusted to. I think I might end up returning them, but I'm going to give them a shot. I love the progressive contacts, but that's different. So that's a big thing. I'll report on that in like a week and a half. I'll get those. But it's a whole thing. I might just hate them. I want to be able to give my eyes a rest. And right now, if I put on my glasses and then I want to read my phone, I have to take off my glasses. So I'd like to avoid that. At least I have my contacts. So that's going on. I did that today. I had to take care of that today. Geneva Beach says you point your nose at whatever you want to see. Okay. So all kinds of stuff going on. I also have to go figure out who my local doctor is and probably go say hi to them. Actually, I got to do a checkup soon. It's May. My last checkup was in June. So I should get my checkup at some point soon, and then I'll have my local doctor. Michael likes his cheap $1 glasses. I also got to go to the dentist at some point, too. I haven't done that in like a year. So much stuff to do, guys. The moving. We'll cover more news soon. It hasn't been that busy news-wise. What can I say? I don't control the news. A bunch of people in the comments section of the video I did a day ago, the Russia-Ukraine video, they said, it was so nice. We miss your everyday streams. And it's like, well, what can I do? It's not up to me. I think people who discovered the channel during the Ukraine stuff were under the illusion that I just came on every day. So I'm sure there'll be more big news soon. Cindy Jones says, I wanted to correct them, but I couldn't. Right. The gamer says not having news is somewhat good given that you've been unpacking and dealing with all your stuff. Right. If there was a time, it's been a good time. Because it's allowed me to get all my crap done. And also I was sick for the last week and a half. But is it Michelle Sparks' birthday right now, guys? She says tomorrow. You mean the 12th? Warby Parker, by the way, will send you. You can go to the store and they'll let you try all the glasses on because they have the frames there with clear lenses, or they'll also send you frames with clear lenses to just try on so you can see how you like them. Is it her birthday today? I can't tell. Can somebody say whether... See Michelle Sparks, can you confirm? No, it's not her birthday yet. I guess it's the 12th. Yeah, Gary, Warby Parker will... they have a thing where you can do home try-on, which I've done. Some other stores have that too. Home try-on, Warby Parker. They send you like a pick 5 frames, and they send you to them, and then you return them. I've done it before. Oh, no, it is C. Michelle Sparks' birthday. It's her birthday, May 11th. Happy birthday, C. Michelle Sparks. Very nice. Do something fun for your birthday, see Michelle Sparks. Jeff, I would ask your doctor about the booster. That's what I would say. The second booster. You've had your first booster. See, Michelle Sparks says, I was so tired I didn't think about midnight. That happened to me last month. Everybody's wishing her a happy birthday. I didn't even get to all. I have some other things I want to talk about next time. But it was a busy. There were all these things to talk about tonight. Oh, she said get it, says Jeff. Well, if she says get it, I'd get it. All right. Guys, I think, as everybody wishes happy birthday to see Michelle Sparks, I think it's getting close to our time. It's almost 12:30. For all I know, the handyman will come over tomorrow morning. He'll just call me. I don't know for sure. So I got to be prepared to get up fairly early. But good chat tonight. Hey, thanks to everybody for joining the chat. Michael says, good luck with TV. Well, we'll see if it happens tomorrow. Maybe it'll be a disaster. I don't think it'll be a disaster. One day I'll be able to come to you from here and have the TV up and lights Oh, can you imagine that? A TV and lights? Boston says, can you thank the handyman for us all? We will certainly thank the handyman. So Ellie Lassetti missed it. I'm sorry. You can watch the replay. I very much appreciate you joining me. Thanks for all the advice and the discussion. And more streams to come, more updates to come. Oh, thanks, Sonic. Sonic says, thanks, Steve Mod, Chatters Lurkers, and happy birthday, C. Michelle Sparks. Marzel will rewind and watch the rest. Thank you. Hey, let's thank our moderators. We had Linda Belk, Sarah, and AJ here. Lizzie was here too. Really appreciate our moderators. Great job, mods. Thank you, moderators. Oh, I forgot to read. Crap, I was running around today. I know Danny posted an update about the Discord. Is the Discord back up? Let's see. It says, we have made many adjustments. Okay. So is the Discord discussion back? Okay. People are saying yes. Okay, good. I have to, I just saw Danny's announcement, so that's good. That's good. It's back up. Okay. It is back up. Great. Thanks to Danny and Sarah. So that's back. Marzel says, I miss Sonic summaries, but I totally understand it became a real job. Yeah. So fun while it lasted. I understand because I have to do the chapters. Then I have to go back through and do all the chapters actually takes a little while because you got to rewatch the stream. So, but I'll do that after. So you got to balance. It's a whole thing. Try doing the summary. It can be too much. Oh, thank you, Arizona Jumper. Thank you for the Bushiba sticker from Arizona Jumper. Oh, Salon Girl is here. She missed it again, but she'll watch the rewind. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. By the way, don't forget about Lookner channel on Twitter. I post in advance when we're coming on the air. Oh, Koa found the channel by accident, randomly. Koa, I have a news channel called Agenda Free TV, and then I do some personal streams here. So if you go to Agenda Free TV, you'll see that's my news channel. There's the Twitter for Lookner channel. Here we just kind of hang out. Thanks, Koa, for stopping by. Wati channel says, hello, host. Hello, host. Weewick says, just got the notification? Weewick, are you signed up to Are you signed up to the Twitter? To the Discord? Sign up to multiple ways of getting notifications. I like having the chapters on there because people like to sometimes go to different parts and know where different parts are. All right, so thanks for watching. Neeby, Zipper, Robin Banks, Marzell, Weewick, Stealth Mode, Salon Girl, Cindy Jones, Rick Stars. Rick Stars came by. Hey, good to see you, Rick Stars. We haven't seen Rick Stars in a while. Good to see you, Rick Stars. Boston, Rick Hoppy, The Gamer. Yeah, Lizzie was here earlier. Michael Horowitz, Kirsty, Stealth Mode, Jess C, Pat W, Gary Eckert, Christine McPherson. Key Says. Oh, Key Says was here. I guess Key Says just came in. I didn't even see Key Says. Key Says, we have to have you call in at some point. We got to do a Zoom with you. Jesus Saldivar was here from Houston. He's got to wake up early. Good to see you, Jesus Saldivar 300 from Houston. Smile Earthlings, Ellie Lassetti, Cherry Cola, BZ, Dayar, Tania Henry, Jeff Curry, Callie Voltaire, Hetty Silovitz, April Coco, Billy Joe Drage, Stealth Mode, Alex Duncan, Paula Faust, Amy Williams, Debbie Baloney. Oh, thanks, Deadwing74. So nice of you, Deadwing. I appreciate that, Deadwing. Thanks, Deadwing. Much appreciated. Stewie, thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget P.O. Box. Remember, more packages soon because I now have a P.O. Box. There's the address. The mods will put it in the chat. New P.O. Box. There it is. It's coming up in the chat. You can copy and paste it. There it is. It's in the chat right now. Yeah, we'll see if anything in it. We'll see if stuff actually shows up there and what happens. We'll see if it works. I guess we'll see if it works soon. I'll check it in a few days and see if anything's there. Oh, thanks, Amy Williams, for the unboxing sticker. Very appropriate. Yeah, we'll do some unboxing. Thank you. Thanks to everybody who donated too. It's super nice of you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Stewie says bigger place, bigger boxes. No, no, no. Robin Banks, thanks for watching. I hope the handyman comes tomorrow. Arizona Jumper says packages will be pouring out into the sidewalk. Oh. Thank you, Jeff, for the Facebook stars you give. Thank you, Jeff. Good seeing you, Jeff Curry. All right, guys. That is it. I'm wrapping up. I got to do chapters now. I'm going to wrap up and I'm going to do the chapters. That's what I'm going to do. I wrap up and do the chapters. Do the thumbnail and chapters. I think they're listening to music downstairs, maybe. I'm not sure. I hear a little something. Or something on the TV. It's like a thumping. They're pretty quiet downstairs. It's probably the TV. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I can hear the TV. It's probably the TV. But again, you know, this is what happens. 2.5 more months, and then they're going to leave, and the noise won't be the issue. But they're good. I mean, they're considerate. You know, it's not like they're really loud. It's just the nature of living up above somebody. Yeah, I think it's just their TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably directly above their TV. All right. Congrats, Lori Sunshine, on paying your rent. All right, guys, that is it. I am wrapping it up. Again, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Fun chat. Kenneth Colton was still here. Hey, thanks, Kenneth, for watching. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And More streams coming up soon, more updates. And that's it. That's it. Time to do chapters. All right, guys. That is it. Thank you for watching. Again, thanks to the mods as well. Thanks so much. And we'll see you very, very soon.